A little girl stood on a stool trying to reach a small toy on top of the cabinet, but she accidentally fell to the ground and couldn't move. She lay on the floor crying out the man's name, but the man remained completely unaware. The girl cried out in desperation. By the time the man got her to the hospital, she had already fallen into a coma. He frantically asked everyone for help, but being deaf and mute from birth, he couldn't make a sound. All he could do was gesture helplessly with his hands. Fortunately, the girl had no serious injuries, but when the test results came back, the hospital discovered they had no blood relation. The police immediately launched an investigation and quickly found the girl's biological mother, a wealthy businesswoman. It turned out that 5 years ago, this man had found the girl by chance. Unable to locate her family, he had no choice but to raise her alone. He treated her like his own daughter and gave her everything he had. To sense her cries at night and respond immediately, he tied a string around both their fingers. Since he couldn't speak, he told her bedtime stories using sign language. They spent 5 wonderful years together. When her mother learned her daughter was alive, she immediately decided to take her back. With the help of a lawyer, the man was given one chance to see the girl. The moment she saw him, she threw herself into his arms, but he had to tell her they might be forced to separate. The girl thought she had done something wrong and cried, but he apologized to her in sign language, saying he couldn't provide the life she deserved. She didn't want to leave him, and quietly suggested they run away together. The man agreed. He planned to take the girl away by boat, but they were quickly caught, and he was sent to prison. When the girl was reunited with her biological mother, her mom prepared an entire room full of expensive toys for her, but she showed no interest in any of them. All she wanted was to see her dad. In court, the lawyer claimed the man was incapable of properly raising the child. The man became emotional and pulled out a storybook to prove he could still tell her stories. Despite everyone's attempts to stop him, he still wanted to fight for one last chance. This man, who had always been silent, suddenly spoke a complete sentence, but the judge remained unmoved. With tears streaming down his face, he looked toward the girl's mother, but she gave no response. In that moment, he knew he would lose his daughter forever. On the day the girl was about to leave, she still couldn't stop thinking about it. She kept reminding him about things to pay attention to in daily life, to eat on time, to wash his hands as soon as he got home. The man tried hard to control his emotions so he wouldn't look too sad. He told the girl, "If you miss me, just close your eyes and you'll be able to see me." The girl smiled through her tears and nodded. He comforted her and gently kissed her forehead. She got into the car and kept waving goodbye to him. He waved back, but as he did, his tears began to fall uncontrollably.